Vega's parents tell me that they are relieved that these documents have answered some questions they've had for nearly 2 years. They also feel vindicated that much of what they've long suspected appears to be true.
This just proves that a mom knows.
Erica Pillsbury, alongside her husband Tom, is talking about their daughter, Mercedes Vega, and how from the day she found out that her daughter had been murdered nearly 2 years ago, she questioned if it was connected to an aggravated robbery her daughter was the victim of years prior. Now, for the first time, in a search warrant record, that connection is confirmed.
She decided to do the right thing and paid with her life.
In 2020, Vega was robbed at gunpoint, and after she pointed the suspect out in a lineup, Cujo Young was arrested and charged. Vega was preparing to testify against him at the time of her death. Young has not been charged in connection to Vega's death, but 22-year-old Sincere Hayes has. Both Hayes and Young are originally from Tennessee, and records show an associate of Young bought the Chevrolet Malibu that Vega's body was ultimately found inside of. Records also show a credit card that belonged to another person close to Young was used to purchase flights to Phoenix a month before Vega was murdered, including the flight for Sincere Hayes.
I realized, which I've pretty much already known, that this was premeditated and that they had an agenda, and it was basically to eliminate my daughter.
Parts of the sickening plan that unfolded the night of April 16, 2023 were detailed in the search warrant record, showing after at least a month of planning, Vega was kidnapped from the parking garage of her Tempe apartment. Vega was shot in the arm, had bleach poured down her throat, and then was left inside of the burning Malibu along the I-10 freeway near Tonopah.
That's the hard part that I have with it. I know that's the hard part that she has with it, is because it's like, why aren't more people arrested?
Also laid out in the records was a small part of MCSO's investigation, showing how they used surveillance footage, cell phone records, and IP addresses to gather information, and how a fingerprint lifted from a grocery bag inside Vega's car led them to Hayes in Tennessee.
And also showed us how thorough Maricopa County Sheriff's Office has been. We're very grateful.
The newly released records also showed Vega's parents exactly where her body was ultimately found. They have plans to place a cross there in memory of the 22-year-old woman, described as a kind, determined, and fierce friend who was full of life and deeply loved. Though their daughter is no longer here, they see signs from her every day. And as they await additional arrests and complete justice, they say it's her strength and courage pushing them forward.
And she didn't deserve to die, and she should still be here.
And MCSO told us they do believe Vega's death is in relation to other crimes and investigations involving multiple agencies. And the case, of course, remains very active. Sincere Hayes is set to appear in court again on April 15th. Vega's parents are asking the community to show up to that hearing in support of their daughter. We're live in studio tonight. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thanks.